So the purpose behind the Down Syndrome Diary, originally when Benny was 6 months and I went out and bought this book and sent it out into the world, was that I had such a hard time when I was told that Benny would be born with Down syndrome. And the reason I had such a hard time with it was that you hear that your child's going to be born with Down syndrome and you're instantly given this 30-page document of all the things that are going to be wrong with them and the therapies involved and the potential medical complications and how long you have before you can decide if you abort them and everything else. And it's devastating. And it's just such a negative moment in the middle of something that was such a beautiful and positive experience. You're having your first baby. And I thought that it would be better if at that moment somebody could have had my voice now. And I thought, as I held this book that I bought, what if somebody could have given me their story at that moment? And that's what I wanted to do for everybody else after me. So the purpose of the diary was really to bring all of these families together from around the world that had shared experiences and with raising a child with Down syndrome and put their voices into somebody's hands at the moment they need it. As we started building this family, this support group of people all raising children with Down syndrome, we started sending the diary from family to family, from person to person, and it started gaining interest. And next thing you know, people are messaging me left and right going, I want to write in your diary and I want to write in your diary. And it just developed into this beautiful thing. And we started just figuring out who would be next and who would be next based on, who we knew, who we thought wanted to be a part of it. And the next thing you knew, we're in 4 countries. We've got 26 families. And this book all of a sudden becomes alive with the tears and the wine stains and little rips and handprints of all of these homes that it was blessed to be a part of over the course of 7 years. Some of my nearest and dearest friends that are in my life today that give me the most peace, that are an ear for me when things get hard, are because of this diary. This diary has traveled from home to home, and in the process, it's created this family. And as it created this family, I started realizing that we all shared way more than an extra chromosome living in our home. We all shared different struggles with the diagnosis. Because, like many of our friends were saying, this life is so worth it, but that doesn't mean it's not hard. And there are struggles and there are challenges that we face every day. And to be able to connect with people that go through those same challenges that you're going through in your life and can listen to you and truly hear you and understand without judgment, without, that look of pity on their face. That's the biggest blessing of becoming close with people that share this story with you, because even some of my best friends growing up, they just look at me with this sense of misunderstanding when I talk about things. And this diary allowed families, and I don't have to see that. They laugh with me and they joke about it. And it sounds silly to somebody on the outside to joke about something like a major heart surgery or an autism diagnosis on top of Down syndrome, or all of these things that to other people sound like devastating, earth-shaking things. But by building a community with this diary, I have people I can talk about that and actually feel like a normal human being. People don't know the story of what it feels like to be told that your baby will be or has been born with Down syndrome unless they've been there. And when they find out how that information is delivered, they're often horrified. And what we dream of, what we truly dream of, is that every time somebody that watches this documentary, every time somebody, reads about the story, every time they buy one of those books, our nonprofit is going to donate a book to a hospital, to a doctor's office, with the hopes that there is a future where my dream can come true. Where when you find out your baby's going to be born with Down syndrome, yeah, you're going to be told about the medical problems, but you're also going to get us right in the palm of your hand.